Did you know that some of Trump's trade policies, while seemingly protectionist, may have inadvertently weakened American companies? Ken Griffin argues that these policies shifted the competitive landscape in unexpected ways. This is not the narrative you hear on mainstream media. Ken Griffin, the head of Citadel, has offered some interesting views on Trump's trade policies. He believes that while the intention might have been to protect American industries, the actual effects were more complicated. Trump's administration implemented tariffs on goods from countries like China and Mexico, aiming to reduce the trade deficit and bring jobs back to the United States. However, Griffin argued that these policies, particularly the tariffs on steel and aluminum, increased costs for American companies that rely on these materials. He might have seen Trump's policies as a way to shake things up and create value where others didn't. Think about it. If tariffs changed how companies do business, some could struggle, but others could really take off. Econ's good at figuring out which ones those might be. Also, he is all about shareholder value, and it is about making returns for investors. Now, these trade policies, like those involving China and maybe even the renegotiation of NAFTA into USMCA, have had a big impact. They affected not just big corporations, but also farmers, manufacturers, and even everyday consumers. When Trump put tariffs on goods from China, it made some products more expensive for Americans. On the other hand, it aimed to encourage companies to bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States. It's worth remembering that Icahn has been involved in many different industries, from energy to automotive. So, his perspective on trade is likely shaped by how these policies could affect his portfolio companies. For example, tariffs on imported auto parts could hurt car manufacturers, but they could also help companies that make those parts in the U.S. But Econ wasn't alone in the way he thinks. Some people argued that Trump's policies were necessary to protect American jobs and industries. They said that for too long, other countries had been taking advantage of the United States in trade. The idea was to level the playing field, even if it meant some short-term pain. Of course, there were also lots of critics. Start saving money whenever you can, even small amounts. If you have investments, consider talking to a financial advisor to diversify them and reduce your risk. It's always better to be safe than sorry when the market goes down. If you have debts, try to pay them down as quickly as possible. High debt can be hard to manage during a recession. Also, think about learning new skills that might be in demand even during an economic downturn. Now, it's important to remember that predicting the future is tough. This video offers a general forecast, and there are many things that could happen differently. We haven't discussed the potential impacts of new technologies, unforeseen global events, or changes in government policy. These things could drastically alter the economic outlook. We didn't explore specific investment strategies in detail, nor did we delve into the intricacies of government stimulus packages. There is also the future of housing and whether it will go up or down that will have a major impact on recession. Also, more detailed specifics about the impact of potential trade wars and also the role of consumer confidence. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on navigating the economy and protecting your future.